I have decided to kind of update my sharpening station. So I use this for planes and chisels because I find the diamond plates work really well for getting stuff sharpened really, really fast. So you can get going and keep going on your projects. I do really enjoy sharpening, but when I am working on a project, I want to keep working on that project, not take the time to have a fun meditative process with stones and working with water and waiting for the water. Diamond plates are great for that. So what I used to have is this extra coarse plate here on the left, then coarse, then fine, and then fine was just perfectly fine, if you will. But I wanted to add this extra fine plate just so I would have a bit more of a mirror polish, a little bit more of a slightly keen edge before I started going again. So I added this new DMT DiaSharp extra fine plate. It's straight out of the box. Um, because it is newer, the other plates I've had for a few years now and use them regularly. So with diamond plates, they are very aggressive when you first get them. So the interesting part is this extra fine plate, because it is newer than my fine plate, will actually cut a lot more aggressively than this fine plate for now. So the best thing to do when you first get a plate is to break it in. Right now, I've got a bit of a stupid project going on. I've got this PMV11 Veritas plane iron for my low angle jack plane. I was able to buy this at an auction, but it was at a 38-degree angle and I wanted it at 25. So as a fun little meditative project, I've been using my plates to grind this down to a 25-degree just to show that you can do it. The nice part about diamond plates as well is that they cut very fast on your more modern steels, like your A2s, your PMV11s, um, your Magna Cuts, whereas an O1 or your vintage steels will be great on any other plate. They will be slower to grind on those than on diamond plates. So the nice part about this, I'll just start grinding on this extra fine plate to just get that first top layer off, and then it'll be at the actual mesh that it's at. So you can't really see it on video, but this is a little bit rougher than this fine plate here that has been broken in already. The way you break in a diamond plate is exactly the way you just sharpen. Literally just sharpen an iron on here. It'll start cutting a little less aggressively than before. In fact, even just feeling it right now, it's starting to feel a little bit more like my fine plate. So it's probably going to get broken in pretty fast here on this PMV11 iron. And then I'll be good to go to use everything in the same sequence that it should be, and then it'll all cut perfectly fine.